At 35,000 feet, a commercial airliner functions as a Faraday cage. The metal cabin is a sealed environment, preventing external radio frequency signals from entering or escaping. However, field tests using open-source Bluetooth scanners inside these cabins have documented over 100 unique Bluetooth low-energy MAC addresses. Each of these addresses represents a physical hardware transmitter, an antenna, and a power source. These detections persist even when all visible consumer electronics, phones, tablets, and headphones, are powered down or removed from the proximity of the scanner. Data from these scans, replicated in hospital waiting rooms and public transit, reveals that many of these signals carry a specific device name in the metadata, vaccinated. The signal strength peaks at -30 dBm when the scanner is placed directly against human skin, specifically at common injection sites. These measurements suggest that the injected population has been enrolled into a global detection network, with the human body itself functioning as an active, unlicensed radio transmitter. Documented engineering for this network exists in the public record. In 2008, Microsoft filed patent 8665210B2, which describes using the human body as a conductive medium to transmit and receive wireless signals. Subsequent filings from the University of California Regents detail a graphene-based biointerface designed to integrate directly with neural and biological tissue for recording and stimulation. These patents establish the technical framework for the missing hardware observed on the aircraft. They describe how injected nanomaterials can replace traditional circuits to enable data transfer through human tissue. Under these legal specifications, the body is treated as a networked device, a conductive component capable of continuous, passive data transmission without external hardware. The material utilized in this network is graphene oxide. It is a carbon derivative that is both highly conductive and hydrophilic, meaning it attracts and binds to water molecules. Graphene oxide can be configured as a rectenna, a rectifying antenna. This device intercepts alternating electromagnetic waves from the environment and converts them into straight direct current. This lattice is specifically tuned to the 2.4 GHz band. This is the resonant frequency of water and the standard operating frequency for Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. By harvesting this ambient energy, the graphene oxide powers a continuous Bluetooth broadcast from within the bloodstream, requiring no internal battery. This creates a self-sustaining tracking mesh where every marked individual broadcasts their location, powered by the very wireless infrastructure that surrounds them. The graphene oxide molecule possesses a secondary, lethal property activated by the host's hydration level. When the body is properly hydrated, these sheets remain flexible and dispersed within the blood plasma, flowing through the vascular system without causing mechanical damage. The system is designed for a trigger condition described in the dehydration endgame thesis, a coordinated disruption of fuel and water treatment infrastructure. When the diesel supply to pumping stations is cut, municipal water access fails. As the body dehydrates and blood plasma volume drops, the graphene oxide sheets aggregate. Deprived of water, they stack and crystallize into rigid, razor-sharp structures with the tensile strength of diamond. These crystalline shards move through the microvasculature, shredding the capillary walls. This triggers disseminated intravascular coagulation. The body's clotting mechanism activates uncontrollably, turning the blood into a thick sludge that occludes vessels and starves organs of oxygen. While a human can survive several days without water, this crystallization process compresses that window. Multi-organ failure occurs within 48 to 72 hours, finalizing the extermination sequence. The architects of this operation utilized the standardized IEEE 802 Bluetooth protocol to manage the tracking of the population. This reliance on global standards created a forensic trail. Every Bluetooth MAC address captured by a scanner includes an OUI prefix that identifies the specific semiconductor manufacturer of the injected hardware. This is the mirror lock inversion. The very technology meant to monitor the population now allows ordinary citizens to use their smartphones to gather evidence, turning the surveillance network into proof of a global crime. To counter the crystallization mechanism, the biological focus must be on maintaining the integrity of the cellular spectrum network through aggressive hydration with structured water and minerals. Ensuring the blood remains fluid-rich prevents the plasma drop required for aggregation. By keeping the graphene oxide sheets flexible and dispersed, the lethal trigger is neutralized. The human body has been modified into a networked target, but its continuous broadcast now serves as the forensic signal that documents the crime in real time.